Since I'm cooking dinner, that means that there's absolutely been no planning whatsoever. And in spontaneous fashion, we are just going to wing it. So without further ado, let's make the ultimate cozy date night dinner for two, keto style. I have these items in the fridge. So we have green beans and onions, so we'll make a buttery southern green bean and onion side. I have Fiji apples, which will be like a baked apple kind of dessert with cinnamon and kind of, actually that's probably all I'll put on it, or maybe I'll look up a recipe. We have cranberries, which I've never cooked with in my life. Like, these are real cranberries, so I don't even know how to make this, but I picked them up, so hopefully it works out. And an orange for some orange zest somewhere. I have Brussels sprouts, which are a staple in the house, as well as sweet potatoes, which I eat like, I don't want to say daily, but very often. I also have this double sugar glazed ham or whatever sugar meat situation. Also never cooked this before, but how hard can it be, right? And then I picked up some vanilla extract and we have some cinnamon, which I use on all my desserts. So, oh, and of course, we have some monk fruit sweetener. We don't really eat real sugar in this household, so this is a great substitute. I have a confession to make. I actually don't follow recipes. And it might be a little bit concerning because I'm a scientist by trade, and you would think a scientist could follow a method or protocol to the T. But for some reason when it comes to cooking, which is kind of like a science, I'm not interested in following the rules. I will always do some version of this where I'll get like a couple ingredients that seem to go with what I want to eat and look at a recipe for about half a second and call it a day. So hopefully this turns out okay. Okay, so have you ever cooked a ham before, Sid?
No.
Okay, so neither of us know how to make this. Awesome.
Well,
it says it's fully cooked.
Yeah, it's already cooked. You're just heating it up.
Just
put it in the microwave.
No, I was really like, can we? Okay. So we are going to try to make this hickory smoked ham in the microwave. Let's open it up. What do I do for dish oven? Do I have to put butter in there or something?
No, you just put the fucking ham in there.
Since all we're doing is heating it up anyway, should be fine. Okay, so I found a keto cranberry sauce recipe. It's very simple, which is what I need because I genuinely don't like following recipes. But since I've never made this before, I felt like I needed one. Let's see what you do first. Okay, instructions, my favorite part. Add all of the ingredients to a medium saucepan and bring to a boil. That I can do. Okay, 1 cup of water, 12 ounces of cranberries, X amount of orange zest. Can I just, do you just go like this? How does this work? Half a teaspoon. Okay, we found half a teaspoon of cinnamon, so we'll do a little less because someone's going over the edge. And then we're gonna use some of this monk fruit. It's supposed to be powdered. This is just not powdered, so hopefully it's okay. All right, let's crank this baby on. Ooh, looks good. So we're just gonna bring this to a boil and then let it simmer. So we're gonna make side number 2 with some green beans and onions. I tried to clean out this pan that we cooked bacon in for breakfast, and Sid got mad at me because he's a country boy and he said, leave that bacon grease in there. All right. I keep the Brussels sprouts pretty simple. I just cut them in half and then lace them with salt and pepper and olive oil and a little bit of lemon. Is lacing the right word?
I don't think so.
I lace them with salt and pepper. I add salt and pepper. All right, it's time to smash the cranberries. How do you like your Colorado gloves? Your mittens. It's time to place them into a bowl and put them in the fridge for 4 hours.
Want some?
We're doing a lot of greens today, which I like. I like a lot of veggies. It fills you up. It's healthy. So we're gonna put the Brussels sprouts on now. Put some oil in the pan. Let's go.
Looks good.
We haven't eaten since breakfast, so we're going to steal a little snack. We are taking Roscoe out for a midday walk. We've been filming all day, so this is kind of a walk for all the parties involved here. It's really nice to have this walking path on the property because we don't have to go anywhere but literally outside of the house, which, well, there's also a dog involved, so we have to go out and take him out, but I think having a little place to walk is gonna encourage people to move and be active, which by people, I mean me and him.
Hey.
That was a good break. Got some fresh air, went on a walk. Now it's time to get back to cooking though. Oh my God, I'm out of breath. Like, that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad that I can't walk up the stairs here. The altitude is killing me. Can you breathe? This is sad. All right, let's start with the sweet potatoes. Go ahead and wash them off. You can scrub them if you like. And then we're gonna slice them and dice them, baby. Just slice them and dice them. Wine them and dine them. The best part of waking up is sweet potatoes burning yourself. Holy moly, I am for sure the slowest apple peeler that ever lived. I mean, I don't think anyone could ever peel an apple any slower than this. Of course, I had been cooking all day and I was very clearly losing steam, but oh my gosh.
Never peel.
That's the same way.
No, doing this. Don't ever peel towards yourself. You never cut towards yourself. You always cut away.
10 points goes to whoever can guess the devilish thought that is going through my mind. You can see it all over my face. You can see the exact moment that I realized that I just got out of apple peeling because I was cutting it or peeling it the wrong way. And my husband wanted to keep me safe, so he was like, I'll do it. And I let him. I don't know. It seemed like the right thing to do. He wanted to be involved. Who am I? Who am I to say it in his way? All right, we are so close to the baking part of the baked apple recipe. We're adding a little fresh squeezed lemon. We're adding a little vanilla extract. We're adding a little cinnamon. Let's go. This is going to be amazing. This is probably one of my favorite dishes. You're going to love it. Oh my Lanta, I almost forgot the glaze. This is made up of mostly just sugar and water, maybe some cinnamon. Google it. You'll find a really simple recipe. Taste test, then add the butter and pop in the oven. And you're good to go. Sid's taking over the cooking. I'm not really sure if that's a good thing, if that means that like I'm not doing a good enough job and so he needs to help, or perhaps he's excited and wants to contribute. I'll take the help. I mean, I've been cooking for hours at this point.
All right, so what you want to do, you want to make sure you get the red cap. That's the whole milk. You don't want to get any of that stuff without the fat in it. I don't really understand taking the fat out of things. It's kind of stupid, counterintuitive. Leave the fat in, get the good stuff. And we're going to put a little bit of this in the sweet potatoes. So says the recipe. I don't know how much. I'm not using a recipe. I'm just going to put a little bit. And I'm going to mash it up and see what it looks like. Making a mess is what it's doing. Give it a little stir. All right. Got a bowl or something I can put this in?
That one right there. Closer.
I'm gonna put up this here vitamin D, this good milk, right down. We got this lovely pan here, and I'm gonna safety first, put that on, and then I'm gonna put these bad boys into this pan. Basically, we're not gonna have to cook for the next week and a half because this is a lot of damn food. The dog wants some, so he approves. So there it is. If you want to come get a shot of this beautifulness, come on over here and look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's healthy eating right there. You don't have a lot of the starch that you have in the, I mean, there's some, is there starch in there? I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. It's better than regular potatoes. Doesn't taste better than regular potatoes. I ain't kidding anybody there. Regular potatoes definitely taste better. But these make me feel better, which is infinitely important than tasting better. As you get older, you realize it's more important how you feel, not how things taste. And usually the things that taste the best make me feel like shit. So let's all feel better together. So what we're gonna do to give it that extra pop, I'll put some butter on here, whole butter. Again, no margarine. I don't know what people were thinking in the 70s. Oh, it's better than butter. No, it's not. So yeah, putting butter on here, full fat, and then a little bit of cinnamon. Just ooh, that's a lot of bit of cinnamon, but you know, hey, it's good for you. And then we'll let that melt and give it a good stir. We're good to go. So what started out as Gabrielle cooking ended up being me cooking a few things, her cooking a few things, and I'm grateful that we both got to share that experience together. Now I'm gonna put this in the fridge. We got a lot of good things. We got the ham in here, we got the greens. Our cranberry sauce is setting up real nice. I've never made fresh cranberry sauce before, and I don't understand now why people are getting it out of the can, because it's not hard to do. I guess, you know, the can is convenient, but I never liked that it looks like the can when it comes out, and then it's kind of weird. It does taste good though, but I think this is gonna taste better. Shout out to Ocean Spray, our sponsor for this episode.
I always try to cook for the people who are really important in my life, and I cook with a lot of love. I think you can really tell the difference. I really try to cook with good ingredients and very healthy food. You know, meats and veggies, like pretty straightforward. It doesn't have to be complicated if that's something that you're interested in. Literally, like, it's about the ingredients. It's not necessarily about how fancy it can be. Like, it doesn't have to be fancy, but I think people should always be able to kind of put together a proper meal. It's a really wonderful way to connect with friends, family, significant others, whoever. And for us, it particularly aligns with our goals of living a beautiful life. If you are also looking to live a beautiful life, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go on this journey together. See you in the next one.